Welcome to part 33 of Yakuza 0.
Oh, this part... Ugh, God, is even longer.
Yeah, and it's nothing but the side quest.
Wow, I might actually pass out.
Alright, Samus returns. Samus returns. That game is hard.
Is it?
Yeah. It's so easy to die in that game. The damage output for the enemies is fucking ridiculous. It's worse than fusions.
Jesus.
And even with like all the upgrades, it is still pretty easy to die.
Damn.
And I am not looking forward to to hard mode, because hard mode I found out was double damage. So instead of taking one E-tank worth of damage, you're taking two E-tanks worth of damage from everything.
That... No.
Everything fucking hurts.
I
hate
life
it.
in a nutshell.
And then there's still fusion mode, which is even harder than hard mode. You take even more damage.
They really just call it fusion mode because they know fusion had a high output.
But normal mode is worse than fusion.
Yeah, well, think of okay, maybe what they were going for is Fusion's normal comparison of its output damage to other Metroid games, and then apply that to if it was as drastic.
It's only called
Metroid
only
2.
called fusion mode because you're playing in the fusion suit.
Oh shit! I have a reason to buy it now. That's it. Boom.
But you need the Metroid amiibo to unlock it. And the new Samus Return amiibos are sold out everywhere. God damn it!
That's stupid. I hate that. Locking content behind a fucking amiibo. As physical DLC.
Yeah. I know the other amiibos, like the two Smash Bros. Amiibos, they give you a reserve tank each. Like the Power Suit Samus Smash Brothers amiibo gives you a missile reserve tank. Zero Suit gives you energy reserve tank. The Samus Return Samus amiibo gives you Aeon reserve tank. Aeon's pretty much the new system they added in the game. More abilities. And then the squishy Metroid amiibo unlocks fusion mode.
Wait, is it squishy?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
It's actually squishy.
Is it the baby Metroid, or is it just a Metroid?
I think it's the baby Metroid, but
That's the only one that matters. Damn it!
Yeah, you know what? Let's just say baby Metroid.
Hell yeah!
And you know what? Okay, I talked down on Samus Return. Oh, I talked about the problems with it. It does have its upsides. They added these short cutscenes. But I love those cutscenes. It just shows off how much of a badass Samus is. There's also a moment where you spend time with the baby Metroid, and it just makes me love the baby Metroid even more.
Hell yeah!
God
Does
damn,
it actually have a soundtrack this time?
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Actually, oh wait, no, I think it just they bring back tracks from previous games, just remix. That's it.
Oh. Well, that's better than 2's, which is
Nothing.
Fuck. What do we have to talk about now?
How's
the weather for you?
It's sunny.
Same.
Sunny, clear skies, I think.
Let me check.
Yeah, let me check too.
It's kind of cloudy, but for the most part, it's good.
Yeah, mine's pretty cloudy too.
Still sunny. Nice weather. We could be outside doing things or being asleep.
Perfect napping weather.
I'm gonna go sleep on my front porch.
And you're gonna wake up with like ants all over you.
Actually, knowing this area, probably just be a bunch of like lizards and spiders.
Yeah. But Samus Returns. It does add more to like the Metroid lore, and I like it. Like it expands upon the universe.
Yeah.
And that's great. That's something that I really felt Metroid, the series, needed.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the times when it does do kind of like lore stuff, it's very vague. Like with the Federation, like, we kind of know things about it, but we just mostly know that it was a thing. And, well, it is a thing that Samus just happens to get caught up in occasionally. I think the closest we usually come to are like the Prime games, and those are usually self-contained, honestly. Not like...
Yeah.
They're not like hugely impactful on the, I guess, lore. And are they canon? They're canon, right? Or no?
Say we're getting a Prime 4. You know what? I'll just consider it canon.
Oh, wait, yeah. Oops. Fucking... Can we please just make Other M not a thing?
Yeah. Like... Really, I'll defend Other M for just gameplay. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. Like it was an attempt at a third-person 3D Metroid. I've always wanted to see that, a third-person 3D Metroid game, and Other M was okay with it. But what
it would have been so much better if if they just had a better controller.
Okay,
I mean, even then, there were still huge problems with it, but. That's a huge issue.
That's the only fault I'll put on Other M gameplay. It's just the Wiimote controller being your only option. That was just Nintendo with their Force gimmicks. Hated it.
Yeah.
But
sadly, that's not the only issue with that game.
What really killed Other M was its fucking story. Oh, it's a mess.
I'm gonna say, like, it's not only the story, I just don't find, like, going through the game that fun, honestly. And the story is part of it, but just, like, it's not that, like, I'll go through any other Metroid game before going through that, and I'll have, like, a more enjoyable time. And a big part of it is because it's so restrictive. That's a word, right?
Yeah. But the thing is, the game straight up, It tells you you're restricted.
Yeah.
Because Samus Returns is also pretty restrictive. I say it's pretty linear. Probably as linear as Fusion, if not more linear. But the game doesn't, it doesn't make it obvious that they're restricting you.
Rather than Fusion, which is literally like, you have no choice, go here.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's just the game design that restricts you, because you have to defeat all the Metroids in a certain area before moving on. Otherwise, you can't move on.
So pretty much same exact thing as the original.
Yeah, but it's like without someone telling you you're restricted and telling you where to go.
I'm talking about the original Metroid 2.
Oh.
Which obviously, because it's a remake, but you know what I mean.
It probably doesn't feel as obvious in the original because you don't have a map and you get lost very easily.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, okay, in the end, every game are linear. There's always a set path you have to go through. But some games just feels more linear than others.
There has to be a game where there's no point.
But
what about Tetris?
I don't know if that really counts.
There is no endpoint.
Oh yeah, there is. Endpoint to you losing.
I mean, if you suck. But yeah, I guess you're right.
But, another big infamous moment in Other M was the going through the lava section without the various suit.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
How would you feel if you weren't like if you didn't have the various suit to begin with? Like you lost all your power ups and you have to go recover him, and the various suit was in that area. How would you feel? You know, just going through the lava section without it just to get it, instead of you just going through the lava section while you had the various suit but you're not allowed to use it.
I would feel a lot better about that. I'd still kind of be annoyed that it's in that section of all places, but oh my god, just that makes it so much worse.
Because I watched another Let's Play of like Other M where the guy he defends the game where it needs defending, and he will also, you know, point out the flaws, or the major flaws. But it's like, I think you mentioned that like the gameplay department and the story department, they weren't communicating with each other as well.
Yeah.
And someone in the gameplay department thought about like, hey, what if we put the various suit in the lava section and pretty much set up as like a challenge for players, like you know, do you get what I'm getting? Do you get where I'm getting at here?
Yeah.
But then once they found out from like the story department, it's like, okay, hey, we're gonna have like the whole Atom restricting you from using all your abilities and junk. I think that ruined it. That pretty much ruined like all power-ups in the game, actually. And that system is just so fucking stupid.
Hopefully that team is not making another Metroid game ever again.
Or writing for another Metroid game.
Yeah. And the fact that like, wait, am I misremembering? That's we still don't have anything past Fusion, right? Or is
No.
Other M past Fusion?
Other M's before Fusion.
Yeah, right before. Yeah, because Adam. Yeah. I'm still so annoyed that we don't have anything past that. It's been so damn long.
Yeah, I do want another game after that point. Alright, this is the Hostess Club minigame, by the way. Right now, it's pretty slow because we only have these three to work with. But it does get pretty hectic later on. And then when you do club battles, it becomes very fucking hectic.
I like this track. Ah, way to go. Yeah, at the end of the session. How could you?
Well, I mean, time was up, and I wanted to ask for an extension so I can get more money. But, okay, let's see. I don't know how many hostess girls you have to work with, but there are a lot. But most of them I don't use because most of them kind of suck.
She is, she could use some work.
Okay, the hostess girls, they're all divided up into, like, different levels, different tiers. Like, this girl, she's a bronze girl. It goes from bronze all the way up to platinum. And really, you should only be using platinum and gold characters.
It's like only using S-rank soldiers.
Yeah, it's because
A++ if you need to.
It's because by default, they have the highest stats.
Yeah.
And let's see, Yuki here on the left, she's your first platinum girl. And then the other 5 platinum girls are the girls from the other 5-star clubs.
Oh god. Oof.
What?
I am bleeding really bad.
What?
I'm bleeding really bad.
What happened?
I don't know, scratching my leg, and then it started bleeding. Oops.
What the fuck? I thought you said you got leg cramp. Leg cramp!
That reminds me of Elliot. I can't remember what game they were playing, but when they were done, Elliot's like, my legs hurt. It's like, boy, how you getting hurt by playing a game?
I feel like that's like every game. He gets hurt somehow.
Yeah. I think it was in Mario 64 or something. He got like, or maybe it was like the recent Sunshine part where he's like, I have heartburn now.
You got hurt playing Jeopardy.
I still remember the avatars they used in the Jeopardy game. I hate them so much. The one Johnny used looks like if like him and Tupac had a love child, and then the other two just look horrifying.
They were completely random, right? The other two?
I mean, the other ones were like, I guess the other one was a big white guy, so it kind of sort of looked like Matt. And then, yeah, Ellie didn't look anything like that guy. I guess they both had hair.
Still, wow, well, what if you somehow got hurt playing Jeopardy?
What a legend.
I mean, Mario Party, I can see you getting hurt if, you piss someone off so much that they fucking punch you or something.
Yeah, and your feelings.
Yeah, and your feeling. And your spirit.
Seriously.
I'm winning! Chance time! And then you lose everything.
Or you play at Team G with your friends and then you get dicked over because star placement hates you.
Okay, are we done with this?
Stop having the face you have. I hate it so much.
You know my favorite thing about the Majima Everywhere system in Kiwami?
What?
One encounter you have with Majima is him cross-dressing, and you pretty much have to chat to him as a hostess.
Oh.
He is Goromi, the hostess.
That sounds amazing.
It is actually, because it's like, okay, like Majima throughout the entire game is trying to come up with reasons to get Kiryu to fight him. So then whenever you go to a hostess club and you find out you get paired up with Goromi, Majima was hoping that you refuse to talk to him, but Kiryu's like, nah, I'll talk with you. He's like, oh, okay, and you actually just have a conversation with him. Huh. And he does go back into back into Zero whenever he was running hostess clubs, and I like that. It's a pretty interesting conversation. But it still ends with you pissing him off somehow, and then you take it outside and you have to beat the shit out of him. I like it. I really like it. Even though Majima throughout the entirety of Kiwami was, Kiryu, fight me. It's just nice to have them just sit down for a moment and just talk.
Wish it would happen more, honestly.
And Majima does mention a few times about Saejima. Or just Saejima. Because he's in jail, but nobody really knows the connection between him and Saejima. So he alludes to it sometimes, and if you played 4, then you pretty much get the reference. Yeah. Carson.
Oh.
Like,
No,
we're
I
not
didn't
fall
have
asleep.
that. I was listening. I just didn't really have something else to say, really.
Alright, since I'm not really showing off the business side quests, there are a couple fights you get into during this side quests, and it plays a really good track. That battle track is only for this side quest, and I hate it. We only listen to it during this side quest. But it's called Interplanetary Spark, I believe.
It really make you want to fight for that track.
I guess. It's a really catchy track. And I suggest you give it a listen.
So Interplanetary Spark?
Yeah.
But is it my favorite 3-second loop?
No, it's not 3 seconds.
Honestly, I think that might be my hell, is just me being alone and having to listen to that song on repeat for the rest of eternity. Oh, there they go.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I'm just kind of tired of these fights. Because at this point we don't have the cash confetti ability yet.
It's kind of like when you're in an RPG and you're just trying to rush through an area and you're like, I don't want to fight anything right now.
Oh yeah, fast forward. This is where you get a good chunk of your hostess girls. And they range
okay with this.
Yeah.
They see
all just
nothing
walk
wrong
up.
with this scene.
Yeah, this is where you can get a couple of gold hostesses. And I recommend you get them. Makes your life easier.
I'm just gonna question that man standing right next to you.
Oh, guess what? It's buff Japanese Johnny.
Oh my god.
And his thing is he needs money to buy this hair product that will make him grow his hair back. And yet, it is so damn expensive that it's literally like in the trillions, I think.
Jesus.
Because people... Okay. For all these Mr. Shakedowns, there's a story involved behind them. And as you fight them, you pretty much uncover more of that story. At the end of this, Majima finds out why this guy is trying to shake him down for money. And you know what? Majima actually convinces him that being bald is actually okay. You look fine being bald. And it's like, yeah, don't let those scalpers who are getting who are hogging all that hair product get to you. And then guy's like, did you say scalpers? Did you say scalp? What the hell's wrong with you? And then he gets into another fight.
Also, para is pronounced scalpers.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. So that is so dumb. It's like Majima actually connected with one of them to get them to stop what they're doing. And then he fucks up. And he goes back to shaking down people. That's fucking hilarious.